Today on What's Hot on the Car Lot with Davey, we have the brand new Toyota bZ4X in the heavy metal gray color. In today's video, I am going to give you an overlook of both the outside of the vehicle and also the inside of this Toyota bZ4X. This is actually the first Toyota bZ4X that we have on our lot, so I figured I'd come out here today and do a quick video with you. That way you can get a good idea of what this vehicle is and if it might be the right vehicle for you in the future. This vehicle does have the 18-inch alloy wheels with the covers on them. This vehicle being an electric vehicle, on your driver's side, this is where your ports are going to be. So your outlets for when you would plug in the vehicle would be located right here. And I'll continue just walking around the vehicle. This heavy metal gray is a pretty sharp looking color in my opinion on this bZ4X. And the vehicle does have a sticker on it. It just gives you a rundown of how to make the most of your EV experience if you would purchase a bZ4X in the future. And we'll walk around to the back side of the vehicle here. And you'll see the bZ4X stamped onto the vehicle. The Toyota logo. And also indicating that it is an all-wheel drive vehicle as well. And that will about do it for the outside of this bZ4X. And for anybody who was curious, this is what underneath the hood looks like of this Toyota bZ4X looks like. Alright, now that we're done with looking at the outside of the vehicle, I'm going to turn your attention to the inside of the vehicle and we'll check out the interior that is on this Toyota bZ4X. On this particular model, this being an XLE model, this vehicle does come with the seating, which is considered both soft tech leather, which you can see right there is the soft tech part of it, and also has fabric on it as well. So they kind of did a mixture of both the soft tech and the fabric for the seats on this XLE trim level of the bZ4X. And this will give you an idea of what the back seating area looks like as well. And we'll also take a look at the trunk area space. So that at least gives you an idea of what the interior would look like on this bZ4X. Alright, now that we went over the outside features and the interior of the vehicle, it's time to start the vehicle up by hitting the brake and hitting the power button. And when you hit the brake and the power button, this is what you're going to see on the dashboard. When you see that green ready, it means that the vehicle is turned on. It being an electric vehicle, it is going to be super quiet when you first start off. So seeing that green ready would be the indicator that your vehicle is indeed turned on. Alright, so the first place we will start off with is this large 12.3 inch screen that is in the bZ4X. And the first thing you can see here is the Navigation Reimagined, which that is something you could register for through Toyota. Hitting the musical note there, that'll take you to your audio. So any of your FM, AM, or Sirius XM options could be found right there. If you want to connect your phone through the Bluetooth, you just hit the phone icon there and hit the connect the device to get that set up for you. Where the car is, this will give you access to any trip information that you might want to keep track of. You can actually set up a charging schedule since this is an EV vehicle. And any vehicle alert notifications like a low tire or anything like that could be found in the vehicle alert section. Then you'll have your general settings below there where it says guest. It would pop up with your name once you get the vehicle registered through Toyota. And then any of the other general settings you could find right there. And right below the screen, you will see the climate settings for the vehicle. This vehicle does have heated front seats. And you can set it to an automatic heated front seats, or you can set your temperature at high, medium, or low, depending on how much heat you want to have coming from the heated front seats. Vehicle does also come with a heated steering wheel. Same thing goes for that. You can set it to automatic, or do the high setting or the low setting for the heated front seats. And then if you go over to the right, you have the option to set your temperature. If that sync indicator is lit in green, it means whatever the driver's side will also do for the passenger side, as you can see here. If you hit that sync button to turn it off, passenger can have whatever side or whatever temperature they want for their side of the vehicle. Button right here will indicate where the air will flow. So you do have the option for that as well. So they kept it pretty simple as far as the climate controls go on this vehicle. Pretty user-friendly. Alright, the next thing that I will touch on is the transmission of this vehicle. And in order to get the vehicle out of park, you will push down and either go right for drive, and you'll see it pop up in blue that it's in drive. Also will show up on the dashboard that it's in drive. If you want to put it in reverse, you're going to turn it left. So push down, turn left, and that will put it in reverse. As you can see through the R right there, it'll turn up red here. And another indicator is that your backup camera will pop up when the vehicle is in reverse. And then to put it in park, very simple. You just tap down on the P for parking. And once that is in blue, you know that the vehicle is in park. And another indicator, it will show the P for park on your dashboard as well. This vehicle also does have a moonroof on it, and is a panoramic moonroof. And when you open it up, it is glass, so it isn't going to be a moonroof where it's going to let air come in. So it's just going to be a glass panoramic moonroof to say. And then you can close that back up if you don't want the sun beating down on you. And this vehicle does give you a couple different options for charging your devices, most importantly your phone. So you do have a couple quick charging ports, along with a cigarette outlet lighter as well. And then by hitting this button right here, it does give you the option to wirelessly charge your phone as well, and has another USB port there. In the middle of the vehicle, you do have a couple cup holders, along with your center console, which your center console does have a little plastic compartment that comes out, so you do have more room in this middle console area. And the last thing I'm going to touch on in today's video is I'm going to go over a couple of the steering wheel features, how to get to your safety settings and such. And as I'm going through these different settings on the steering wheels, all I'll be doing is hitting the up and down arrows and hitting the OK button in order to get to these options on the dashboard. All right, on the dashboard, you're going to see a few different things, such as the temperature in the top left-hand corner, your odometer in the bottom left corner, and then your miles per hour that you're driving on the vehicle on the right-hand side, and how many miles it is until your next charge, and how many miles you can go before you have to start charging the vehicle again, which right now it looks like is at 235 miles. So as I hit down arrow on the steering wheel, it will then go into the compass, which will show you what direction you're driving in. Hit the down button again. It'll give you access to control your radio. This will tell you how long you've been on your trip. And then this is probably the most important section, that little spinning wheel that you just see, and I'll pop it up here again. So that little spinning wheel you see is where all of your safety features are going to be at in the vehicle. So a couple of the important ones on the vehicle, you have your lane departure assist, which basically if you're driving, you're going left to center, it'll help correct you into your proper lane. And if you hit the OK button for 3 seconds, it'll give you the ability of doing different things as far as controlling the vibration of the steering wheel and things like that with the lane departure system. A couple other ones you have on the vehicle, the blind spot monitoring, which a lot of our new Toyota vehicles have on it anymore. Which is basically, if you look in the side view mirror, 2 little cars you see there, someone getting ready to pass you, those 2 little cars will turn orange as indicator lights. And then you have a variety of other safety features on the vehicle, your pre-collision system, your parking assist, your rear cross traffic alert, that'll work with your backup camera, among many other safety features that you can get to by using the steering wheel option and going to that settings option on the steering control of the vehicle. And then the last thing, you hit the down button, it will give you your warnings. So if you do have something like a low tire, it would pop up there. So I think that's where I'm going to wrap up today's video. If you do decide you want a bZ4X, it does look like it's going to be a very nice vehicle that Toyota offers. If you do want to take a moment of your time, I would definitely appreciate it if you could subscribe and like the channel, What's Hot on the Car Lot with Davey. That way I can do future videos on Toyota vehicles and other pre-owned vehicles we get on the lot in the future. I hope everybody enjoyed today's video, and I hope everybody has a great rest of your day.